KnivesFAST LivesFAST, just to show a few things here, like something that came in and what I'm carrying today and all that good stuff. So come on in, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching the KnivesFAST channel. So where's everybody? Where are you? I'm choking. Okay. I need to go get my water, but I'm not going to. So I hope you guys are doing well on this beautiful Saturday. There's our buddy Aries. I want to start by saying I'm sorry to Mark. I know Loot is live right now, but this is the time I had to go live today. So if you want to watch Loot, please definitely stay over with him for sure, and I won't be up for too long. Hey, Freak Show, what's going on? Hey, Tim B, hope you're doing well as well. Nice. Oh, you're always working, dude. Robert Feely, hello. Pickles, what's up? That's not very nice, Pickles. Okay, whatever. Hey, by the way, you've been timed out, Pickles. When you can say nice stuff, you'll be welcomed back. But I assume you're not a nice person, so I don't know. Exactly. Probably a troll. So anyway, let's look at the two knives I'm carrying today. 14 people in here and 2 likes. Again, if you guys like your buddy Mark Loot 10, definitely go stay over in his stream. No pressure to stay here. This is just the only time I had to do one today. So this putting a Zerk kit on the nip and having problems. Oh, what kind of problems are we having? Maybe I can help. Doubtful. Probably need to check with Kevin. But this is the Yakuza from Katuo. This is in copper, carbon fiber, titanium, and a wicked, I don't even know what to call this blade, a wicked Tanto blade. Really, really interesting for sure. You got this, Jim. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think it is pretty crazy. Very interesting. Somebody asked me for a 1 to 10 rating on this earlier today, and I think I'd give it a 7.5 to 8. And I like it a lot. The access to the lock bar is what keeps me from making it a 9 or so. It's flat across here. You got a little chamfer there, no chamfers on both sides. Very thick tie at the point of your. It just is not great lock bar access. That would be what keeps me from keeping it from like a 9, 9.5 probably. But not my personal favorite either, which is why it wouldn't be a 10. But again, very cool. Hey, Derek, good to see you, man. Everybody say hello to everybody else for sure. Yeah, I don't get you can't even hardly use them, Tim. They're so small. You can use it, but it's not great. It's just so small. They should be bigger. If you want to be able to thumb flick off of them, then they need to be bigger. But they work. They're just not great. Nice, Freak Show. Second knife in the pocket today is this guy right here in the leather slip, just because it's cool. This is the Ramette RT Swordfish. So we got gravity on this good Saturday. And that is the second knife in the pocket today. Feel free to let me know what you guys are carrying. And the way the front flipper sticks up would catch in the pocket. I don't know what you mean by that. No, it doesn't catch in my pocket. Nope, comes right out, no problem. Yeah, it's kind of odd, but it works. I mean, it works. Finger stinger? No, finch stinger. That's what he's got. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Are we still talking about this knife? Very cool, Carrie. So I got this one in yesterday, and I got to tell you, for a first knife from a company, I'm kind of blown away. So I want to tell you guys a story before I show the knife. So I got contacted by a marketing person that was working with a company called Olive, if I can't work. When you're putting it in. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Dan Stan. Working with a company called Olive Knives. Never heard of Olive Knives. You've probably never heard of Olive Knives. And they reached out to me, and I talked a little bit with them, but they kept wanting me to meet with the owner. And I'm like, look, I got 2 full-time jobs, a YouTube channel, a knife company, and a family, and I don't have time to meet. If you'd like to send me the knife, go for it. Hey, Bob Rutledge, what's up? Kaiser Original XL Frag. Very cool. Mini Saturday with the Kaiser Mini Militaw and the Civivi Mini Praxis for Sunny. Tops Cut 4.0. Kubi Anteater. Switch up 3 times a day for Dan. Kubi CJRB Nova CDC Kennycom Nightshade and a CDC Salvation for Jim. 77 people in here and only 5 thumbs up. How does that work? Hit the thumbs up. All you can do is double tap the screen. Boop, boop. Just like that. Whatever. So then I didn't hear from them for a while. I was like, sorry. Then another person reached out to me from their Instagram this time and said, hey, we want to send you a knife, but our owner wants to meet with you. And I'm like, I don't have time to meet. Can they just send the knife? And nothing. No response. And I'm like, okay, we're done with Olive Knives. But Justin from White Mountain Knife reached out and said, hey, why are you blowing off Olive Knives? And I'm like, I'm not. Here's what happened. And he goes, okay, let me explain this to him. And so he reaches out to him and kind of tells him, hey, Casey's a good dude. He's just very busy. If you want him to look at your knife, just send him the knife. And next thing you know, they tell him to send me one. So we now have this guy, the Olive Knives Arbor. This is a big beast of a fixed blade for outdoor use, in my opinion. And I'm liking it a lot. They are pretty expensive, I believe. I don't have the price in front of me, but let's just go over details here. So you got this cool, what they call the Fabinacci, something. I got to get it right before the review. Grind. And what it is it's a cross between the effects of a flat grind and a convex. You can see near the edge, it is very much like a convex. But up here, and what it does is if you're cutting materials, especially wet materials, it allows those materials to come off as you cut, like if you're cutting food or whatever. And yet it is a very thick spine. Now, what they've done here is you have a crown spine all the way around the tang here, okay? Full tang. And then it stops right here after your thumb, and that becomes 90 degrees sharp right there for fire striking, okay? And guys, the cool thing is, pivot collar broke off in the scale. Oh my gosh, Jim. Yeah, get a hold of Kevin, dude. That's terrible. Oh gosh. That's not good at all. It is in LMAX, which is wild. This fixed blade is in LMAX. Now we've got these really cool pins here that are blow through. You have very contoured G10 that is, perfect palm swell here, both this way and this way. This thing is fantastic in the hand. Tim, Aries, even though you don't like big knives, I think you would absolutely appreciate this very much. Now, I've got to send it back to White Mountain when I'm done, or I'd offer to send it to you. I don't know. They may have made it, but it's Olive Knives. They don't really tell me who makes it. I don't think. Let me go on the Olive website and see if it says who their OEM is. So give me just a second, because I wanted to give you guys the price anyway, and I can't do that off the top of my head. Olive Knives, and so far this is their first knife. Now, have you guys heard of the Byrna? Byrna. Who in here's heard of the Byrna? The Byrna is a non-lethal gun. And I can't remember what it shoots. Is it rubber or anyway, I can't remember. It's a non-lethal gun. And CJRB stainless pyrite for Mick. Nice. And anyway, the owner and designer of Byrna is the guy starting Olive Knives. It's the same guy. So I think that's pretty cool. Now they do have a folder called the Lenta coming soon. You can see that right here. And it's just not there yet, but that looks pretty cool. It looks like a yeah, it's a it might be a ball bearing lock like a Spyderco Manix 2. It's got, if you guys look, if I zoom in here, it's actually got a coil spring rather than a silly Omega spring. So that could be interesting. All right, so now here's the catch on this Arbor knife. It is a $399 knife. You're all going, what? It is a little high in my opinion, but you have a huge chunk of Elmax. You have this crazy grind here, which is an Italian thing, so it may well be, let's see if they say who built this. Thrive in the wild, designed to survive. It's like a survival knife. I mean, it is pretty cool. I'm trying to see if it gives me specs and that kind of thing. Let's see. Introducing the Arbor. The ultimate companion for bushcraft enthusiasts, designed to blah, 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 blah. 4.5-inch blade, Elmax steel, 61 HRC. So that makes me almost wonder if it's not lion steel. Okay. Manufactured in the U.S. Okay, so that's right. South Africa is where... So they're saying this is made in the U.S. and the grind is done in South Africa. That's what it was. I did read that, Tim. Thank you for finding that. I just couldn't remember off the top. So I appreciate that. 61 HRC definitely says it's not Italy, okay? It's not Italy if it's 61 HRC. So, yeah, I get it, Robert. But 10% off at White Mountain, of course. I guess I should look at White Mountain and see how much they got them priced for. That might be like an MSRP, and they might be cheaper at White Mountain. I don't know. Let's go look. Let's go look. Because White Mountain is who sent this to me. Maybe he just got them and they've not gone live on the site yet. Let's see. Olive knives. Oh, it sounds like our little guests for the evening have come. We're keeping 3 young boys under the age of 7 tonight, which I'm very, very excited about. Nope, they're not listed at White Mountain yet. But very cool. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll find out. But really, really interesting knife. Now, I got a couple of shorts coming with this guy tonight you'll want to watch. Let me just say this. I was impressed with the balance when stump sticking with this, but then I went over to a limb that's just sort of sticking up out of the ground because it's just the big limb fell, and I started whacking. And you guys got to remember, I can't grip real well right now because of my finger, but I went over there and just did like 6 hard whacks, and I ended up that deep in that piece of wood. This is a hog. This is a material hog. It is impressive. I probably will baton with it because they, told me to do what I wanted to do with it. So I'll probably baton with it and do some of those things. Yeah, I stump stuck it in the stump. Yep. Yeah, I think I already put that up on Instagram. I did it twice. So once for Instagram, once for YouTube, because I forgot to just record one video, but I'm weird that way. But I know, look, guys, I get $400 is a lot, but this is a USA made crown spine, contour G10 and a giant chunk of Elmax. I mean, a giant chunk of Elmax. That is an impressive size piece of Elmax steel. I can't even imagine how much that costs. But again, I don't know. And I don't know who they're having make it. I don't know what they're charging them. I don't know any of those things. And I'm interested to see what their folder is going to run. It should be very interesting. You're right, Jim. You're right. I feel that way. And with this custom grind, I mean, you almost could say is custom. Now, again, I don't know enough about that. I do know that near the edge, it is definitely kind of like a convex. So I don't know how to sort of measure that up and how important that is. I'll try to cut maybe, oh, you know what I'll do? I got some leftover pumpkins I'll hack at with this, and we'll see how well the material kind of blows out away from that stepping. So that's what we'll do. We'll do that. Almost app state a bit pricey. On Almost app, Tim, I don't know what that is. But I believe you. Yeah, no, I think you know, if it was 325, I don't think I'm complaining. 325, even 350, I don't think I'm saying anything. I mean, come on, look at what we pay for. I mean, come on, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I know for a fact that a ton of these little Griffin X Series fixed blades have sold. A ton. And this was $330, okay? $330, $399 for a chunk of LMAX. That, again, am I not saying it's high? It is a little high. It is a little high, but it's not completely out of line with where others are putting their knives, is what I'm trying to say. Look at Tour. Tour's knives are around that 300, 325. Yeah, can we not? That's a person that just needs to be like hidden. Thank you, blocked. Thank you. Come in here doing that. All right, well, I'm going to need to go in a minute. Let me show a couple more things. Who in here has gotten something on the Olight sale? Definitely, if you're going to, use my link down below, please. The first thing I got in here for the Olight sale is this beauty, the Baton 4 fighter pilot version. Love this thing. Comes, well, if you buy the one with the charging case, it's color coordinated with the charging case. Really, really cool. I'm enjoying that one a lot. Oh, did everybody leave or did my chat freeze? Ah, there's Jim. Okay. Yeah, shoot, Sonny. Shouldn't have. Didn't deserve to win. But definitely, yeah, it keeps freezing for me too, Jim. Didn't deserve to win, but won it nonetheless. So, good for them. That was terrible. We got 2 big conference games left. 7-3 now. You know, Western Kentucky's who we have next week, and they lost today to Louisiana Tech, so they're beatable. But if we play like we played today, we can't beat squat of the 2 teams we have left. Shouldn't have won. Oh, gosh. Hey, Freeze is going to get fired anyway, Jim. I've been sitting here waiting. I thought they were going to fire him a couple weeks ago. I can't believe he's still there. Cannot believe it. There is the Olight O-Clip triple mode. So it's got a spot beam, a flood, and a red. The red is kind of cool because I feel like this is something a lot of us would use. You know, put this on your... All right, come on. How do you get it to blink? I can't remember. There we go. So you put this, like, clip this on your jacket when you're walking outside in the dark, or put it on your backpack if you're walking through, you know, whatever. Feels like that's pretty cool. The light itself, I don't think the spot is too worthwhile for me, but the flood version's pretty good, and it's almost dead. I need to charge it, but very, very cool. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, Sonny. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And the way we won, Sonny, was they, in regulation, had a 43-yard field goal to miss it, and the guy shanked it. So it went to overtime. They scored almost immediately and missed the extra point. And then we scored almost immediately and made our extra point. That poor kicker, right at the end, missing 2 big kicks like that, that is pretty horrendous. Pretty horrendous. So Yeah, I mean, it's fixed blade time on the channel. We've got 3 big fixed blades here in on the channel. I do have our buddy Woodfish is offering me a really nice, not to keep, but to review a really nice fixed blade he picked up that's more of a EDC size that looks really cool. I can't remember the name of the company right now, but I'm definitely going to check that out. Yeah, there you go, Jim. Yeah, Freeze needs to go. He should have stayed up here while things were good. Yeah, I don't know why he felt like he needed to go to Auburn and just get torched. But whatever. But I think that's it. You guys do me a favor and, you know, go check out Loot 10. Mark, like I said, I'm sorry. Sometimes it just comes down to I knew we were going to have these 3 kids over tonight, and I wasn't going to have another time to do it. My brother-in-law and his significant other are going up to see my mother-in-law in the hospital, so we're keeping the 3 kids, and yeah, sounds great. No, just kidding. So yeah, hit that like button, guys, please. It helps the channel a lot. There's still only 18 and 97 people in here. I don't know what I got to do to get people to hit the like button. It's so weird to me that there's so many people in here and yet people won't hit the like button. I guess I'm not very likable. Oh, 2 announcements. I almost forgot my 2 announcements. All right, we'll do these 2 announcements and then we'll go. Give me a second. So, number 1 is this, okay? So, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, only at TempestKnives.com, you will have 2 new versions that have not been sold by me before of the Tempest Microjet for sale. There will be 4, only 4 of each one. So, 8 total knives. First one is the Storm Cloud edition, black on black on black on black on black with the carbon fiber. There will be those. By the way, these will be the normal price of everything else, $140, because they're brand new knives and we're still selling everything else for that price. So that's what we're doing. And then, hey, Brown Sugar, what's up? Hey, Mick. And then the second version, I got one more announcement. Don't go anywhere. I don't know if you probably haven't seen this yet. You haven't. This one you have, the other one you have not. This is the Ultim and Silver with the belt satin finish blade. Yes, sir. So we will have 4 of each of those available tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, as long as I actually remember to do it. Kidding. I hope I'm kidding. And then I want to show you a box, okay? Let's see if I can show this box, all right? You're not going to see me as well, but you'll see the box. You guys see this box? This is a box. And I just spent my entire afternoon preparing this box. This box right here is full of Tempest knives. Let's tilt this down just a little bit more because that chat's in the way. So there are a bunch of microjets and pinions, more pinions than anything. There are a few jet streams, and there are 2 fractuses. Okay, there are a total of like 43 or 44 knives here. That will be for a Black Friday sale. I have not set prices yet. I'm thinking like, again, this is not set in stone. I'm thinking like 60 for the pinions, 65 for the microbursts, probably like 115 or 120 for the jet streams, and like 180 for the 2 fractuses. So, and I'm not sure if I'm doing, what I'm doing about shipping yet or anything like that. But the prices will definitely be discounted, and there'll be a sale for Black Friday. There you go. So that's what we have right here. Very cool, Anaso. There's quite a few of pinions and microbursts. And if they stay up for a while, that's fine with me. We'll call it the Black Friday and Christmas sale. But that's what we have. And I'm definitely, I don't know, I'll have to sit down and do the math on the prices and see if that's the best I can do, but that's what I'm thinking about right now off the top of my head. So that's quite a little thing that's going to be happening. Nice. Hey, what's up, Anassa? You're singing and driving? Hey, Blade Runner, what's up, man? Blade Runner 4L. Very nice for life, I guess, right? Very cool. Yeah, so on TempestKnives.com tomorrow at 3 p.m. will be the 8 special microjets. And then tomorrow, Black Friday, the 29th, probably at noon. Noon on Black Friday is what we're going to go for. I ain't doing no 6 a.m. bull crap. So we'll do noon on Black Friday, and we will drop these at sale prices. So, and if you guys remember, the pinions were 70, 78, 79, something like that. So $60 is that's a pretty drastic drop. And then, the microbursts were 89 or something like that. And so dropping them to, I don't know, now I'm second guessing if it should be 65 or 70. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But all good prices. Very, very cool. Nice. Very cool. For America. Yeah, absolutely. Getting old as hell. Yes, it is. So I sat on the floor this afternoon going through those knives for 2 hours, Sonny, and my back is going, oh, heck no. All right. I'm going to let you guys go back over to loot. I feel kind of bad for jumping in on top of him, but I wanted to get those 2 announcements, and then I almost forgot to do it, which is hilarious. 80? No, it wasn't. Not originally they weren't. They were 89. I'll have to go back and look, but I thought they were 89. I'll go back and look. IIRC. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it means something cool. I'm just not very smart. All right, I gotta go, and I hope everybody has a good one for sure. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hit the like button before I leave. Yeah, I think they were 89. I'm pretty sure they were 89. How did I make your day? I don't know, but you're welcome. Everybody have a good one, and thank you so much for your support and watching the Knives Fast channel. See ya. Bye-bye.